Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Mwaka the Wifepreneur. If you're new to this channel, I talk about entrepreneurship, social media growth, as well as productivity. So in today's video, I come to you with a productivity video, and I'm going to share with you my content creation hacks that I use to help me save time, that help me to not burn out, that also help me to stay consistent on my social media pages. So if you're interested in that, please continue watching. Welcome back. So like I mentioned earlier, I'm going to share with you my content creation hacks, and I've decided to part it into three. So the first part is going to be planning, the second part is going to be creating, and the third part is going to be scheduling. So let's start with planning. With planning, I use my phone, and on my phone I use the app called Notepad. You can download any app of your choice, but for me I just opted for Samsung Notepad because it's there on my phone, so it's just easily accessible. With this app, I use it mostly for my fresh new ideas that I get, and the reason, like I said, it's on my phone is because wherever I am, whether I am out in the streets, whether I am in the mall or anywhere, I can come up with content ideas in my head. So as soon as I see something that can relate to my content, I just pull my phone and then go to Samsung Note. I have a folder for content ideas. That is where I dump all my content ideas. Some places where I get my motivation or where I can get ideas is mostly when I'm listening to music. There's some sort of music that makes sense, that that are motivational or inspirational. So those are the kind of things that I use. For example, on Instagram is single posts as a motivation. Maybe it's Monday motivation, Tuesday motivation, whichever day that you choose. And then also the other place where I get new content ideas is through other people in my niche. When they post either on Instagram or they post a video on YouTube, I go through the comment section and see what are people asking, or what do people need help with. So those are those are the ideas that I'll go and dump in my phone. That is for fresh ideas. For old ideas, I go back to my Instagram. For example, I go back to my YouTube. I see what content performed the best. One of the videos on YouTube was how to sell ebooks on Instagram in 2021. So I went and recreated content around the same topic idea. So if you're interested in that, I'll leave the link in the description below. So there's a whole playlist about ebooks, selling ebooks on Instagram, so you can go and check it out. After planning, then we move to the second phase, which is called creation. When it comes to creation, it's so important that you verify your ideas. Yes, you may think that's what people want and blah blah, but it's also important that you just go and verify those claims, or to make sure that if you're going to produce a video out of it, you make sure that that video is going to get views. So what I usually do, I go on Instagram, I go on YouTube search bar, I type that topic, whatever topic that I've came up with, I pick the keywords from the topic and then I put them in the search bar, and I'll see if people really want to see that video. And the tool that I use to validate all this is the tool called vidIQ. So after checking with vidIQ, it will show me if it's a good content, if it's a good idea to create content around that topic or not. It will also show me the competition. Is it everyone who is making that video or not? So if the competition is low, it surely means to me that I can go ahead and create this video. My video won't really compete with a lot of people. There's a high possibility that it will be seen by other people. So once I verified that through YouTube, like I've mentioned, then I go again on Google. So Google, again, I put in the keywords, and then I get the results, and the results also will determine if people are really searching for such information. So how I do that is just by checking, and then you'll see where it says people also ask, if I'm not wrong. If you click on each topic that pops up, you're able to see what other things are people really searching for. So that is one way that I also validate my content. So I just don't go ahead and just create content or based on my own ideas thinking this is good for people. No, I do verify my content. So I use YouTube, I use Google search. Once I validated my topic, then I go ahead now and create content. I do the same. It can be on my phone. I can also do it in my book. This is my content book. This is my content book and a bunch of papers where I literally come up with ideas. Okay, you won't be able to see that, but yeah, this is content that is yet to come. Growth from 0 to 1,000 followers, followers on YouTube. And then you see also content like this. This is past content, and I mark them with the arrows to show that this is done, and this is the next part. So when I'm creating my content, after validating it, I like parting my content so that I don't get to overwhelm my viewers. I just write maybe the benefits, for example, and then something else on the same topic. So this is easier for people to grasp. Other people don't want to watch too much of it. For a long time, they may get overwhelmed and just quickly just go away. So that is what I do. I break down a topic, and then I mark what is done and what is not yet done. Basically, that is how I do my content. I roughly write it down somewhere, and then once I'm done drafting it properly, I go to Canva for my Instagram post. I go to Canva, I go and design my carousels. I go to and design my single post, my retweet kind. One thing that I do during this process of creating, I also decide on the format that I'm going to design my content on. Like I mentioned earlier, I said I could use it as a carousel, I could use it as a reel, I could use it as a single post. So it's the same with YouTube. I decide on what the video is going to be about. Is it going to be a how-to, or is it going to be maybe tips and tricks, or is it going to be like today hacks? So that is what happens under the creating phase. So once we're done creating, then we move on to the next phase, which is called scheduling. So with scheduling, I use an app called Preview. So Preview works well for me. It's an app, I must say, this is not sponsored, but it's just something that I like, and I love, and I stand with them. I love what they do because they really help us content creators to be able to avoid burnouts and all those things. So I use the app called Preview. So with Preview, you get a free version. That's what I use. Then you get a pro, I think, and then something else. So with the free version, you can use it on a free plan. You get to use to do your hashtags manually. You get to put your own caption manually, and you get to post manually as well. Just go to Preview, add my carousels, add my single post, add my reel, whatever that I need to post, and then I'll be able to schedule it and say, no, this must go on this specific day at around this specific time. So my free plan, I do that, and then when the time comes, I'll get a reminder from Preview saying that you can post. So I just go to Instagram and then upload that picture to Instagram. I just copy I copy the caption, I copy the text, and then just paste everything on Instagram. So the downside about that is if you don't have internet connection, it doesn't automatically upload for you. You have to do it manually. So if you don't have internet connection where you are at that specific time, then you will miss the time that you're supposed to post. Moving on to YouTube, with YouTube, I don't have any apps that I use or any external sources that I use to schedule my YouTube, but I use YouTube itself. I upload a video and then I don't publish it right away. I keep it private and then I go down to schedule, and again with the help of vidIQ, it can show me what is the right time to post. So I post a few minutes before the right time to post, and then yeah, I'll put the time, I'll put the date, and then when the time comes, the video will just be published publicly. So that being said, I would love to say that content creation is so important, especially if you plan it the way I do, because you can be running up and down, especially if you have a 9-to-5 job. You can't be there every day worrying about what to text today, what to do today. Today is my day to post on YouTube. Let me quickly go and upload and put the text and what. No, all those things you can do them way before, days before. I do it 2 days before. So I write everything in the description, the title, the thumbnail, the end cards, everything, literally everything. Then you just schedule, you just say, no, this video must go on a specific day and date. So let me know if you use any of these. If you're a content creator, what do you use for your Instagram? What do you use for YouTube, if there's anything? Because I don't think there's anything. But anyways, let me know. I don't know. Maybe there is something, but I'm not aware of it. So let me know in the comments what you use. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, because I talk about entrepreneurship, I talk about social media growth as well as productivity. So if you want to be consistent, if you want to avoid burning out, if you want to be if you want to be productive, make use of this strategy or this content hack that I use. It helps you really to spend time with your family. It helps you to spend time, doing anything, whatever you want in this world, because everything is done well in advance. And if content for the whole month, you can either on Instagram, on YouTube, then that can be done in a day or two, or in 1 week, depending on how if you want to learn or know how you can actually come up with content idea for the whole month, just let me know in the comments, so that I can share with you how I come up with content for a whole month or two, both on Instagram and on YouTube. So let me know if you're interested in that in the comments. I'll see you in my next one.